These foods should never touch your fridge. A Senior's Guide to Smarter Storage and Better Health. Introduction: How your refrigerator could be sabotaging your health picture. This, your fridge, the cornerstone of modern convenience, may unwittingly be working against your well-being. George, a 74-year-old retiree, recently found his food lost its taste, texture and nutritional value almost overnight. Even worse, he was unknowingly jeopardizing his health by refrigerating foods that should never be chilled. For seniors striving to live independently, eat healthily and preserve food budgets, understanding proper storage is critical. Storing certain foods in the fridge can cause harmful chemical changes, nutrient loss, and even dangerous bacterial growth. Let's uncover 9 everyday foods you should keep out of the fridge and learn the best ways to store them for flavor, quality, and long-term health. 1. Potatoes, a sweet disaster in the cold. Refrigerating potatoes causes their starches to convert into sugar, which can lead to the formation of acrylamide, a cancer-linked compound, when they're cooked. This problem disproportionately affects seniors whose bodies depend on nutrient-dense foods for health and vitality. The fix: store potatoes in a cool, not cold, dark and dry location, such as a pantry or root cellar. Never refrigerate, as it increases sugar levels by up to 300%. Also, keep them apart from onions, as the two can cause each other to spoil faster. 2. Bread, finding the sweet spot for freshness. Bread gets stale 6 times faster in the fridge due to starch retrogradation, a process where the soft structure of bread hardens. However, failing to refrigerate bread entirely could lead to mold growth, especially in humid climates. If you've heard freezing lowers the glycemic index, GI, yes, that's true. Freezing causes the starches to form resistant starch, which digests slower and avoids sharp spikes in blood sugar. The fix: for daily use, store bread in a cool, dry spot like a bread box and consume within 4 to 5 days to avoid mold. For longer storage, slice and freeze. Bread frozen and toasted retains texture and lowers GI to support blood sugar control. 3. Tomatoes, cooling kills the flavor. Refrigerating tomatoes switches off flavor-producing genes and destroys lycopene, a key compound for heart and brain health. Worse still, cold temperatures ruin texture, turning tomatoes mealy and flavorless. The fix: store tomatoes stem side down in a cool, airy place. If you need to preserve their ripeness longer, turn overripe tomatoes into sauces or freeze them for nutrient-packed soups. 4. Honey. Cold kills the nectar of life. Honey, called nature's miracle elixir, never spoils unless mishandled. Refrigerating honey leads to crystallization, transforming its smooth texture into a gritty mess and reducing its antimicrobial benefits, which seniors can rely on for boosting immune defenses. The fix: always store honey at room temperature in a tightly sealed jar. If crystallized, restore it with a gentle warm water bath. 5. Bananas, a cold-induced nutrient nightmare. Have you ever refrigerated bananas only to see their skins blacken in hours? That's chilling injury, which stops bananas from ripening properly. Refrigerating also destroys 80% of their vitamin C and accelerates spoilage. The fix: ripen bananas at room temperature, preferably hanging on a fruit hook. Once ripe, freeze peeled bananas for smoothies or quick banana bread. No black spots, just goodness. 6. Coffee, refrigeration's flavor. Killer coffee beans are porous and absorb odors from the fridge like a sponge. Exposing coffee to cold also degrades aromatic oils that deliver its rich taste, ensuring that even the best brew tastes flat. The fix: store coffee in airtight, opaque containers at room temperature. If you must freeze, divide into small weekly portions to avoid refreezing damage. 7. Garlic, let it breathe, not chill. Garlic is a nutritional powerhouse full of heart-healthy compounds like allicin. But refrigerating garlic makes it sprout bitter green shoots and encourages mold growth, all while stripping away its medicinal magic. The fix: keep garlic dry and ventilated. Mesh bags or open baskets work well. Avoid sealed containers or cold temperatures. 8. Onions, keep them crisp and dry like garlic. Onions don't belong in the fridge. Cold storage softens their texture by increasing their sugar levels, while high humidity speeds up mold growth and spoils their ability to caramelize perfectly. The fix: store onions in a cool, ventilated area away from sunlight and moisture. Much like potatoes, they should be kept far from garlic to avoid mutual spoilage. 9. Avocados, destroyed by the chill. Avocados suffer greatly in the fridge. Low temperatures oxidize their healthy fats, nullify their antioxidants, and ruin that creamy texture we love. These brain-boosting fats are essential for seniors' cognitive health. The fix: let avocados naturally ripen at room temperature. To prolong freshness after ripening, refrigerate briefly, but only with the pit intact and wrapped in lemon juice-coated wraps. The bigger picture: why it matters for seniors juggling health priorities like stabilizing blood sugar, improving digestion, and enhancing memory. These seemingly small storage changes make a big difference. Every choice about how we treat our food adds up to better flavors, long-term nutrition, and even cost savings. Closing thoughts: empowerment through knowledge. Your kitchen can either be a sanctuary of health or a battleground against wasted potential. Getting smarter about what deserves refrigerator space unlocks fresher meals, safer food handling, and improved well-being. Share this guide with your family and empower others to join you in making thoughtful, health-conscious choices. Which of these storage tips surprised you the most? Let's continue the conversation below. Your story could inspire someone else.